All right, everyone. My name is Brandon Stawinski. I am a comic book collector. This is my first official video, and these are my top 50 books. I will be cheating a little bit. I do have a couple comics that are complementary with other comics. So, the first one I want to start off with is this Batman 181, and I just picked this up recently. It's the first silver appearance of Poison Ivy. Don't worry about the other two on the side; they were just up there for decoration. But yeah, Batman 181 first silver appearance. Going on to the ones that I said that are going to be complimentary. We have Spider Woman #1 and Marvel Spotlight on Spider Woman #1. This is the first appearance of Spider Woman with the Marvel Comics group. Marvel Spotlight, I'm sorry. The Marvel Spotlight's the first appearance. Next, we have two that I really hold dear to me because I'm a huge Ninja Turtle fan and I am from Grand Rapids and we get Kevin Eastman here pretty often. So here are two autograph books by, I believe it's Freddie Williams II. I love his art. I love his rendition on the TMNT. It looks great. The Batman TMNT crossover is one of my favorite story arcs. If you can get it in trade or if you can get the single issues, I definitely recommend it. Great story. So check those out. Next, we have a couple Silver Age books. We have X-Men 27 and X-Men 35. X-Men 35 is the first time Spider-Man was on a X-Men cover, as well as I thought it was the first appearance of him in an X-Men comic, but then when I was reading through it, I noticed that it referenced X-Men 27, saying that they had ran into him in issue 27. I'm not quite for sure. I haven't opened it up, but I still picked it up, so they still complement each other. So X-Men 27 and 35, first appearance of Spider-Man in a X-Men comic. And if I'm wrong about this, please correct me. Here's another one. This is like a 4-issue complimentary set. The first female Thor. You guys tell me what you think. Appearance of a female Thor. Jane Foster as Thor was actually in What If Jane Foster Had Found Hammer of Thor. And then there's in continuity X-Men Giant Size Annual #9, which is the first appearance of Storm with Stormbreaker. So that would technically make her the first appearance of female Thor in continuity. And then, like I said, these are just a complimentary set. We have issue #1 Thor, two different variants, Jane Foster in continuity from a couple years ago. So those are some pretty good books, especially with what Marvel had said about going big with all the female characters. Another complimentary set we have here, 344, Amazing Spider-Man. 359. And these are going to be the first image of Carnage, the first cameo of Carnage, and the first appearance of Cletus Cassidy. And then last but not least, you have the actual first full appearance of Carnage, 361. Definitely a book I recommend picking up. I grabbed it when it was around 35, 40 bucks, I think. Now it's on the upwards of 70 to 80, I believe. Here's a cool one that I thought was fun. I found these in like the $2, $3 bin. The two complimentary set, we have the Uncanny X-Men 450, and then we have 451. So this is the first time X-23 had come across the X-Men, and she legit beat down Wolverine. It's pretty cool. Definitely read those. Another complimentary set. This is actually the full story arc, or first full volume. Spider-Man Noir, #4. Spider-Man Noir #3. This is the variant. Spider-Man Noir #2. And last but not least, Spider-Man Noir #1. This book has gone up. Like I think I spent 20, maybe $25 total on the set because I like the game, and Spider-Man Noir was in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. So I grabbed these up real quick when I could because I'm a big fan of this character. And he's gonna be in the new Miles Morales movie, the animated movie coming up, Spider-Man movie. So check that out. It should be pretty good. All right, so those are the little sets, the ones that I said complement each other. These next several, well, all the rest of them, they're all single issues. And I apologize for not numbering these. I've been drinking a little bit. If you're wondering what I'm drinking, it's the Mitten. It's from the Mitten. It's called Country Strong, 7.2% American IPA. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we have a bunch of microbrews. So that one's my personal favorite. So back to the numbering. Not sure what number we're on, but we're just gonna keep going. I did count them out. These are 50 if you include the sets as one. So we have Miss Marvel #1. This one, it is a miswrapped a little bit. Uh, you can see the 3 is like on the side over here, but besides that, there's no spine ticks. There's no discoloration. The back of it, like you can't see the pic. Sometimes when you see the miswrap, you can see the picture or you can see the pages. And this one, it's pretty well even. So pretty happy with it, especially with the price that it's gone up. I think I paid like $20 for that a while ago. Another one that you guys should pick up before it gets way too big. Deadpool #1 from 1997. First appearance of Deadpool is over 200 for a mid grade. So if I can't get the first appearance because it's way out of budget, I always go for the first solo appearance, first solo title. And that's what this one is, Deadpool #1 from 1997. Here's a cool one. A lot of people know this one. This one is Marvel's Secret Wars #8. First appearance of the black costume. Really good copy. Uh, I did pay a little more than I wanted to for it, but I'm one of those people that I don't like to shop a lot online or on eBay because you really don't know what you're going to get in the mail. Pictures can be deceiving. So if I see a really good copy of something and I'm paying what it's worth and I know there's potential for it to go up or to hold its value, I don't mind overpaying or paying what it's worth. So definitely happy with this one. Over here we have The Amazing Spider-Man #252. This is the first appearance of the black costume in the Amazing Spider-Man title. And it's also a homage cover to Amazing Fantasy 15. So definitely a great book. This one I definitely hold close to me. I somewhat come from a military family. Stepdad was in the Marines and the Air Force. My uncle was retired military, retired reserves. Several cousins, uncles, all in the military. I'm actually the first generation to not go into the military. The Amazing Spider-Man 36, the black cover. This is the 9/11 cover. No spine ticks, no discoloration. There is no staple rub that I can see. I lied. There is a little bit like over here. It might look a little faded because I actually have it double bagged and double boarded just to help protect it. And when it's on my wall, I actually turn it around and I show a moment of silence book just so it doesn't get discolored at all. So yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 36. Good book. This one, I'm not a huge Scotty Young fan. However, this cover I thought was freaking sweet. All new Ghost Rider #1, Marvel Now. All new Marvel Now. First appearance of the new Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes as Ghost Rider. So I looked at the other covers, and this is the one that I like the most out of all of the all new Ghost Rider story arc, or well, for that first cover. and my favorite Scotty Young cover. So this one definitely made the list. I just think it's cool. Look at that wheel, man. That's just freaking sweet. Next, I think it's just a matter of time before it happens, but I cannot afford the first appearance of Hulk, so we went with the first appearance of the Red Hulk and Hulk #1. So there's that. So we also have this one. Some of you know what this is. Captain America #6, first appearance of the Winter Soldier. Definitely in the Marvel movies. Not going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, he might become Captain America. We'll see what happens with that. Another Marvel movie character, Iron Man 282. First appearance of War Machine. Definitely glad I picked this up. I think I got it for like $15, so not too mad about that. Definitely don't have the first appearance of Iron Fist. However, I do have Iron Fist #1 for solo title appearance. Like I said, if I can't get the first full appearance, I'm going to go for the solo title. Next best. This one I thought was cool. Another one that's only a matter of time before it's on TV or on Netflix. Power Man and Iron Fist #50, first appearance of Heroes for Hire. Picked this one up for a pretty good deal. There is one small little spine tick. Where is it at? Right here. I can feel it. I don't know if you guys can see it. You can kind of see it where that glare hits each other. I don't know if I can get that pressed out, but completely white pages, gorgeous condition. Definitely glad I have this. I think it'll be cool. See them on Netflix. They're already on there, but I mean an actual Heroes for Hire story arc. Another one that's going to be up there pretty soon. Another iconic cover and character. First appearance of Bullseye. This is a mid-grade copy. You can kind of see where the watermark is. The pages aren't waterlogged at all, but I got a really good deal at this on eBay. A lot of my shops around here don't have it. So Daredevil 131. First appearance of Bullseye. Should be interesting to see him in season 3 of Daredevil. Hopefully they do a really good job of it. This one, there's no real big significance. I don't remember who I got it from, but it was on Legends Live Auction. I just really like the cover. I don't know if it's Steranko or not. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I like information. All good feedback. All feedback's good feedback. So we have Daredevil 43, Silver Age. I just think it looks cool. Look at that big ass fist from Captain America. And you got Captain America and Daredevil. Daredevil is one of my favorite characters, so definitely love this cover. This one is more of a spec book. It is a first appearance. The first appearance of Dora Milaje. And yeah, the Dora Milaje. I was going to say Riri. I would love to get the first appearance of not Riri, Shuri. I think personally Shuri is going to become Riri Williams in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because SHURI can easily be a nickname for Riri, right? RI Riri. So Dora Milaje, they definitely kick ass. Can't argue with them because I'd probably be scared too if they were real. So Black Panther #1, first appearance of Dora Milaje. Over here, I don't have Iron Man #1, but I do have Submariner #1, another Silver Age book. Pretty clean copy. Hold on, I gotta take a drink of beer. I'm getting thirsty. First Mutant, not quite on the TV yet, or not on in the movies, but it's only a matter of time. Part of the Illuminati. Definitely a boss character. Pretty good copy. It's kind of faded, a little dirty. I do need to get a hold of somebody to do some pressing and cleaning for me. So, Submariner #1. And I don't have Iron Man #1, but what predates Iron Man #1 and Submariner #1 is Iron Man and Submariner #1. This predates them. Not for sure how far back, but picked this one up. Off-white pages, off-white cover, but definitely bright colors. Not a lot of damage to the cover. You can kind of see some markings, some creases, some color break, but Besides that, not too bad. And again, I'm not gonna number these because it just takes too much time. But I did count them before the show, so we got our top 50, like I said, if you include my complimentary books. The Amazing Spider-Man number 71. This is a story, or this is a Romita Jr. cover. No, not Romita Jr., just Romita Sr. Sorry. I had bought a comic lot a while back, and some of these books are from there, but this was my favorite book. This is in great condition, a little dirty, a little faded, but yeah. Quicksilver running around Spider-Man. I just love this. This is one of my favorite covers. I need to do another video for covers. This one's freaking great. I just love it. Great condition, no spine ticks. It's a little dirty. So there's that. So Into the Spider-Verse. That's what I was saying before. Spider-Man Noir is going to be in the Miles Morales movie, which is titled Into the Spider-Verse, and this is the first appearance of Spider Morales or Spider Morales. But the Spider-Man, Miles Morales. So there's that. Spider-Man No More, issue 4, Ultimate Fallout. These next couple, I born in '86, grew up in the '90s. I love the X-Men cartoons, love the Spider-Man cartoons. Definitely one of my favorites. So these next couple are from the Spider-Man cartoon. I couldn't resist picking them up when I found them. This one's in pretty good condition. It has a couple color breaking spine ticks, not too bad, but it's centered very well, not miswrapped white pages. Amazing Spider-Man 210. First appearance of Madam Web. Now there are several comics from maybe the Silver Age, 70s, late 70s, maybe early 80s that they were even in the Star Wars comics where it was Madam Web. She had a crush on Spider-Man, and I'm not quite sure how it goes, but there's a little couple pages in the back of the books. But this is the first story appearance of her. It's the first full appearance, and it's a different image of her. So yeah, this is the Madam Web that is in the cartoon. So this is why I picked it up. Grand Rapids, we have our own Comic Con every year, and I got it during that. Here's the big one. Not a big one, I'm sorry. But the Amazing Spider-Man 265. I see this one go up, down, up, down, up, down. Really just depends on the rumors. Supposedly, there's a rumor that there's going to be a Black Cat Silver Sable movie. Then it was just a Black Cat and a Silver Sable separate movie. They were going to have their own. Not quite sure what it's going to be, but I'm definitely a fan of Silver Sable. So, Amazing Spider-Man 265. Oh, and this one, by the way, is like in great condition. Like fine plus, almost near mint, maybe like 9.0, 9.2, which isn't great, but it's pretty up there. Another one from the cartoon. I picked this up before the hype even happened. I just grabbed it because I love the character. Amazing Spider-Man 212, first appearance of Hydro Man. Enough said. Great cartoon. Here's one. A lot of I have like 6 LCSs around me. And this one, I had they have punch cards, and I ended up racking up a bunch of punches. So this one was free. Amazing Spider-Man Original Sin number 4, first appearance of Silk. I'm gonna try and get through these a little faster. I just noticed I'm like running on 19 minutes here. Couple of homage covers to Hulk 181. We have Hulk and Wolverine number 1. This is Wolverine number 1. Love this cover. It's a great cover. And then we have Weapon H number 1, another homage cover to Incredible Hulk 181. That's a freaking sweet cover, man. A little bit of my favorite. Here's a favorite cover of mine. Wolverine 17. One of my favorite covers, if not my favorite cover. John Constantine, Hellblazer, first appearance of Hellblazer, number 1, not John Constantine, but first appearance of Hellblazer. There it is. Here's one. Disney just needs to stop playing around, man. Like, seriously. This book needs to be a live action film. Gargoyles #1. One of my favorite cartoons growing up. It was just freaking great. I have one. This is an embossed cover, so like it kind of sticks out. But right around there, there's a spine tick, and it's hard to get out because it's embossed. X-Men #97, first appearance of Lilandra on the '90s cartoon X-Men film or X-Men show. Here are a couple Batgirls for you. We got Batgirl #1, Adam Hughes variant or Adam Hughes cover. This one has a spine tick over here. Not sure what order to go in these, but we have issue number 23 of Batgirl Rebirth. Picked this one up for cover price, actually. I didn't even know what I was getting when I bought it. I just thought it was a gorgeous cover. This is a beautiful cover. Gorgeous. This is, if not my favorite cover, honestly. Picked this one up recently. Batgirl #12 from 2010. Artgerm. Gotta love it. I'm definitely paying a little more attention to a lot of these female characters because of what Marvel said. So up next we have All-Star Comics Super Squad number 58, 25-cent cover. First appearance of Power Girl. That's right there. Can't afford the first appearance of Supergirl, but I can't afford Adventure Comics. What issue is that? 381 from June, 15-cent cover. This is the first solo story for Supergirl. Figure why not. I'm definitely a fan of Adam Hughes. In that comic lot I had mentioned earlier, I picked up. This was in there, and this is what I'm definitely going to keep. Tomb Raider #1 variant by Adam Hughes. Sexy cover. My wife watches this. I love you, sweetheart, but this is a sexy cover. So a lot of people don't know Adam Hughes did some work on Tomb Raider. I have several of the covers, but this is definitely my favorite. No color fading, no spine ticks. I definitely need to get this one graded, sharp corners, everything you could want in a comic as far as condition goes. Another book I got in that lot, we have Batman Adventures Mad Love. Boom. There it is. Early appearance of Harley Quinn. Sought after book. This one does have a little wear and tear on the spine. So if I can find a better copy, if I get bored, you might see it up on an auction. Shout out to Legends Live Auction. You can catch me on there once in a while. Shout out to Jeremy, Trinity Comics, reviews from the Batcave. Everybody that includes me in on all the auctions and shows and everything. Here's one I picked up recently. I honestly I want to give more shout outs, but I can't remember everybody right now because I'm more involved with these comics. So I'll do another video and make sure I give more shout outs. Iron Fist #14, first appearance of Sabretooth, also known as Wolverine's brother. This is a great copy that I picked up. I'll be honest. Tell me if I overpaid or not. I paid $110. That's with tax. Boom. Great copy. Not even mad. Hard to find for me. Like I said, I have 6 LCSs, and this is one book I haven't come across. I actually ended up getting that in Flint, Michigan. So the rest of these are all Silver Age books. We have The Amazing Spider-Man #41, first appearance of Rhino. Pretty good condition. Not a lot of wear and tear. Off-white pages, off-white cover, but other than that, there's like no spine creases on that. No color breaking marks. Here's a couple spec books for you. These next couple. We have the Avengers #53. The Avengers versus the X-Men. This is not the first time that the Avengers have met the X-Men though. But definitely a cool cover. Off-white. This honestly, my computer is making it look way better than what it is. It's not that white, honestly, but still a great condition besides the coloring. Not mad I have it. This one is the first time the teams have crossed over. X-Men number 9, Avengers and X-Men in the same story arc. I do not have the first time a X-Men character met the Avengers. That would be, I don't even remember. Strange Tales, I think. 49. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I know it's number 49. It's Iron Man versus Angel. So that would be the technically, I guess, the first appearance of where a Avenger met the X-Men or cross paths with each other. X-Men number 12, first appearance of the Juggernaut and the Professor X origin. Couldn't pass this up. Pretty good deal. Got that couple color breaks. You got color breaking spine tick, a little piece missing. But besides that, lays flat, great coloring, good condition. I'm mad about it. I just think this is cool. Strangle cover, X-Men number 50. First appearance of Polaris in the costume, I believe. I think 49 is her first appearance, but green cover looks great. I always look for deals. Always look for deals. This would be number 48, I believe. Jungle Action featuring the Black Panther, number 5. This is the first solo appearance in his own title of Black Panther. Before this, he was only in Fantastic Four. So Jungle Action number 5 versus the Man-Ape. The Man-Ape first appearance, I think, was in Fantastic Four. Not sure, though. But pretty decent condition. Sables aren't rusted. No bad spine ticks or color breaks. Center it there for you. There you go. Definitely, I think should be a hot book. I've seen a lot of people buying up like Black Panther number 1, but that's actually the first solo title of him, solo story. This one, I think, is going to shoot up in value once people realize what it is. Fantastic Four 49. A lot of people after 48 because it's the first appearance of Silver Surfer. And on the last panel, it has the first appearance of Galactus. However, issue 49 is the first full appearance of Galactus. Now, I think it's a little weird. Comics can be a little challenging, a little confusing from time to time. If you look at Incredible Hulk 180, Wolverine's not on the cover. He shows up on the last panel and says a couple words. And then issue 181, Wolverine is on the cover and he's throughout the whole book. And that one is the one that's like way out of price range for me. Fantastic Four 48 is more valuable than 49. 48 is a first full appearance of Silver Surfer, and the last panel has Galactus. Fantastic Four 49 is the first time Silver Surfer and Galactus was on the cover, and the first full appearance of Galactus. So keep your eye on this book, and this is my number 50 or 1, however you want to count it. But that's what this is. This is my last book. I'm Brandon Stowinski. This is my first video. Hopefully you guys like it. If I make mistakes, please let me know. Everybody have a good night.